Do you sometimes feel frustrated with yourself for making choices that do not serve you? You're not alone. A lot of us face this challenge. We sometimes make choices that impede our growth. So, why do we do it? The real answer is we always make choices that we think will benefit us. But it doesn't seem that way. It's because we are looking at our choices from an overarching perspective of how they align with our goals and our plans. Nevertheless, whenever we make a choice, we are going for a positive outcome. Whether it's a short term positive and ultimately negative in the long term, or whether it's an overall positive, is a separate matter. Let's take a look at a few examples. Number one, someone understands that they need to make healthy choices, go to the gym, and eat healthy. Yet they keep skipping or eating fast food because, in the moment when they are making that decision, it seems like a good idea, and the alternative feels like they are punishing themselves or forcing themselves to do that they don't wanna. Number two, someone is in an unhealthy relationship and they are facing gaslighting and emotional abuse. But they stay because they feel if they break up, they may never be able to find anyone else. So choosing that bad relationship feels better than being alone. Number three, someone is in a healthy relationship, but they have insecurity and abandonment issues. So they create situations where they don't trust their partners or question their motives, which ultimately causes the relationship to collapse. Because whenever they question or doubt their partners and they are proven wrong, they feel good about it because it tells them that their partner is still with them and has not abandoned them, even though in the long term it causes the relationship to break down. Number four, someone cheats others, manipulates them, steals credit at work. These are all attempts at gaining some immediate return. Number five, someone keeps getting distracted by their phone, social media, TV instead of working on their goals because this quick rush feels uplifting instead of working on the goals that can seem tedious. Number six, someone engages in self sabotage behavior. They mentally chastise themselves, calling themselves loser, not good enough, not lovable enough, not deserving enough. And so these choices are still benefiting them because they are protecting themselves. If they believe they are not adequate, then they will not step up and face challenges in situations and relationships, and so they will keep themselves safe. The converse is to expose themselves to situations where they cannot exert any control because they feel they are not good enough and they feel unsafe. So they call themselves a loser and undeserving and don't ask for the raise at work because they are protecting themselves from getting hurt in case they had asked and had been told no. They call themselves undeserving, unloving, unworthy, and don't ask the other person out. And so they protect themselves from getting humiliated in case they had asked and had been turned down. So, in all these examples, an individual is choosing something that they think will benefit them in that moment and feels better than any other alternative. This is the same scenario when some people wonder why do some people drink excessively or smoke. Everyone understands the risk. It's because in that moment the addict is not thinking about how they want to live a healthy life up to the age of 90. In that moment, they are only thinking about how to get rid of this uneasiness by indulging in the addiction. Sure, they may feel regret later, so we don't need to question our judgment about why we don't choose what's good for us. We are always doing that, going after what benefits us and pacifies us in the moment. What we need to understand is why we engage in short term solutions and making detrimental choices. It doesn't help if we start shaming ourselves about it. You didn't eat healthy today, you slob. It doesn't work, it will not last. Instead, we need to find positive motivation and dig deeper. Look at the inner beliefs and see why we are going after these quick band aid solutions. Usually, it comes back to these three big beliefs that we have: unloving, undeserving, unworthy. So, if the thoughts may be something like, what's the point of losing weight? I know I will backslide. It never works. I don't deserve love. No one will ever love me. I am inconsequential and unworthy. What's the point of trying when I know I will never amount to anything? And so we can see we are going after short term solutions because long term goals seem unattainable. That's why belief identification is key. Once we are able to go inside and uncover these negative beliefs, we can see that they are not inherently true. We bought into them because of past conditioning, feedback from our family, others around us. And so we can gradually let them go and choose something else that works for us instead. And then we don't have to berate ourselves, force ourselves, shame ourselves to comply. Instead, we can do inner work. You can choose whatever technique works for you. There are plethora of techniques available. There is meditation, shadow work, inner child work, pattern recognition, and a lot others. You can find them on my channel or you can look them up in other places too. So choose whatever works for you. But this is where we need to make changes. This is the only way we can make lasting changes, because when we address these negative core beliefs, then we will stop going for solutions that can be destructive for us. So recognize you are only ever making a choice with the intent of feeling better. Look at it and analyze whether it serves you in a positive way, and find out why you're doing it and address the cause within yourself. You're not harming or self sabotaging yourself intentionally. You're only driven by these inner negative tendencies. Become conscious and vigilant, and slowly you will be able to uncover them and undo them. And then you will be able to make choices that truly benefit you. Thanks for watching.